Hello everyone, good day to all of you. I wanted to do an accuracy test today of the 75 grain Hornady Superformance Match. I'm kind of testing out a bunch of different rounds in this rifle to see what does best. I'm going to be comparing it to the other round that currently does best in this rifle is 69 grain Sierra Tip Match Kings, so that'll be kind of the benchmark. And depending on how that goes, I may have one other group I'll test, but this will be the focus of it. I'm also going to get the just the standard deviation, the velocities of how this does. I'll be using a lab radar for that. For the actual accuracy segment, or precision segment really, I'm going to be testing with this setup, with all of them, 10 round group, 8 power LPVO Schmidt & Bender short dot off a bipod from Prone. So without further ado, let's get started with these Hornadys and then moving to the other two. So here is those Hornady 75 grain, so you can see, I'm going to be firing these at the top left bullseye, and then the next group will be at the top right, and then the final one will be at the bottom one, if I actually do that one. So here we go, gonna get started. All right, 10 rounds, 69 grain Sierra Tip Match Kings right here. Good. Let's do a bit of a review of the targets, going in the same order that I actually shot these in. So starting with the focus of the video, these Hornady Superformance. Starting with the velocities, which I did test using the lab radar. These actually had a pretty solid standard deviation in terms of velocities. So these were about 20 feet per second standard deviation, which is actually half of what I got with these Sierra Tip Match Kings. However, if you do compare these, they did the Superformance, they did really badly on paper, almost a 2 MOA group, and that's including this one right here, which I think that might be a flyer, which I'll go into a bit more later. But if you do look at the Sierra Tip Match Kings, although these had about twice the standard deviation, very, very solid group, and actually sub MOA there, so you can see. So that is awesome. The third group I did, I'm actually just going to cut out the footage. Nothing really special here. These were Nosler Accubons. These did, however, have the best standard deviation at just the teens, so really cool there. But yeah, I was just curious how these shot, and they don't do that well in my rifle. Not terrible either, but nothing really to write home about. But going back to the Superformance, so because of this round right here, I was curious if maybe that was a flyer, maybe there was just something wrong with the ammo. In that case, this is factory. Also do note, compared to everything else I was testing today, is a hand load. But regardless, I did actually go out and I tested another 10-shot group. I didn't run the velocities the second time, but on this footage that you're seeing right now, just yesterday, as of recording this, I went out, shot another 10. Here is that target now, so significantly better, and this is actually the best group I've ever shot with this rifle right here. So 0.75 MOA is incredible, I would say. That did really, really well. There is still, yet again, pretty much in the exact same place as the previous 10-shot group with this ammo. There's yet again another little flyer here to the left, albeit way less of one this time, but had that not been there, it would have been really cool to see how small this group right here would have been. Still, again, I didn't feel like I had any bad input, and I reviewed the footage and there was nothing that I could see that I was inadvertently doing either. So I don't think it was on my side. So maybe there is some slight inconsistency in this ammo. Regardless, I am actually still really happy with this ammo. As I said, this is the best I've ever done with this rifle, so this is really cool. I will most likely be picking up more of this. I'm still kind of going through and just, I do want to experiment and just see if I can get something that's even more accurate than this one. But so far, I've done mostly off-camera testing. This is the first time I've actually recorded a kind of a precision test with this rifle in an actual video, and yeah, this is really solid. So I'll do some more stuff off-camera as well, and if I can find anything else that's interesting enough to make a video on, I'll definitely do one on that too. Let me know if you have any other questions, or also I would love to hear if you have any other recommendations. If you happen to own an MR556 and you found something that does remarkably well in it, I would love to hear about it and would love to try it myself, if it's still available, of course. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.